some interesting ones. Jesse Williams is pretty attractive to watch. I feel good about him on the show. I don't know that we're going to do anything with him and Christina. We've been, we just shot an episode in which we develop his character a little more and illuminate who he is a little more to give more sides of him. But Christina's pretty firmly entrenched in her own stories and drama right now, so. I think it was nice to bring in people that the audience could hate, the audience could root against, our characters would have to rise against. That was really helpful for us. Yeah. Yeah, I was really excited about it. It's something I've been talking about doing for a couple of years, and I felt like we managed to pull it off incredibly well. Zoanne Clack, who wrote the episode, and everybody else really just came together and did an amazing job. I don't know, I mean, there are different periods of time that we keep wanting to explore with the characters. One of those is what was it like to see, you know, Addison and Sam and Derek and Mark Sloan and Naomi when they were all in medical school. Like, that's an interesting time period. The period of time when Meredith's mother and Richard, anything with Meredith's mother and Richard is always interesting to us. So there's a lot of time periods that we're interested in doing. But I don't know if we're going to get a chance to do them all. What's the deal? Well, if I told you that, it would be a spoiler. Well, I love Jim Pickens, and I think we're going to get to see a lot more of him and what happens to his character, and explore what happens to a doctor when they go through rehab and come out the other side. Hopefully it's around the corner. She's written into this next script. Well, because, are you talking about on Grey's? Because Grey's is really about surgery, we really only try to add doctors who are surgeons. Otherwise it gets, well, it gets kind of slow because they can't do surgery. I don't know if any more are coming this season, but we enjoy doing them, and I feel like there's a good energy that flows between the two shows. I always like to see Mark Sloan and Addison get together. I think that they're pretty fun, and I always wonder what would happen if Amy, Brennan, and Violet showed up at Seattle Grace and started diagnosing people. Yeah. Pardon? When she's written into this next script. Do I have any, what? I don't have any names I can give you yet. Maybe because I can't remember them right now.
One more question, please.
When the writers write, when I or any of the other writers write a medical operation, we write the words medical, medical, medical to medical. Did you medical, medical, medical? And then the doctors and the researchers fill in those details. We come up with a dramatic story that goes with the surgery. They create all of the medical details and the jargon. We study this, you know, we study it, we do a lot of research, we talk about it, we figure out what kind of surgeries we want to do. And so you know the general area of the surgery. It's not like I could perform a surgery, but I could say, like, we need something that's abdominal, or maybe with the pancreas, we need it to end this way or that way. It's all part of the creative stuff. You want it to serve the story.